Okie dokie. Going through the booty from Landers. Prunes. Prunes. I don't know if they're any good or not. I never had them before in my life. I'm trying. There's whipping cream. Now, as I've explained before, I suddenly, like a year ago, turned lactose intolerant. And, oh, that's backwards. Is that backwards? Can you read that? And so I lived on dairy products my entire life. For decades I drank probably close to a gallon of milk a day. Never had the slightest problem. And suddenly about a year ago I just started getting sick from lactose. And I cried, you know, for a long time. And then I was reading about it, trying to figure out what I could do. I tried those lactose little pill things. Those are crap. They don't do anything at all. You got to take 50 of them. And they still don't work, and they make you sick on top of it. So I stumbled upon a little factoid that said that whipping cream has almost no lactose. Imagine my surprise. And so what I do is I water it down. I put about 60% water in it, so it's about the consistency of milk. And it tastes like a really good high grade of milk. And I use that on cereal and all kinds of stuff, in my tea, everything. And I get absolutely no lactose reaction at all. It's so life is good again. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Buddha. Okay, Red Bull. Can't live without Red Bull. And more Red Bull. Okay, I don't know what this costs in the U.S. This is probably the same as the U.S. price. I don't know. Anything from the U.S., of course, is going to be the same. Red Bull actually was invented by the family in Bangkok in Thailand. Okay, so here's a U.S. product, whatever that is. It's clam chowder. Okay, a couple of those. Okay. And then we got oh yeah, we got some. Let's see. What is that? Package of pastrami, beef pastrami, beef. Can you see the price on that? Beef pastrami. Okay. And then we got some ham. A package of ham. If you can see the price. God, yeah, I got to move backwards for the camera. Crap. Okay. So there's a little package of ham. And this is good quality stuff. This is local and it's good quality. Now, if you go to the Filipino stores, you're going to get all this for probably 40% of what I paid today. But we don't really have any Filipino stores here at BGC. Okay, so we got this other crap. I don't know what it is. If I tried it, I don't remember it. I don't know if it's any good. Price is not visible. Okay, whatever. And then you got this thing, whatever the hell that is. And then you got tuna in oil, which I hate, loathe, and detest, but it's the only kind they will carry in this gigantic store. You saw how gigantic the store was. They will only carry tuna in oil. They will not carry tuna in brine, regardless of the brand. So whoever does the stocking in these stores is whacked. I'm sorry, they're whacked. Okay, and then this is grape nuts. This is my staple food, grape nuts. See, on the display here, I'm seeing this type is backwards. So I don't know if it gets reversed in post or what, but anyway, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. That'll last me a couple of months. Grape nuts comes from US, and then of course the price gets inflated by the time it gets here. If I wanted to live on rice and chicken, I could cut my grocery bill by 80%. realistically solid 80%. Okay, and you got your normal original Spam. We live in Spam and grape nuts. Spam and grape nuts. That's how we roll here. Okay. So, yeah. Housewives, ladies, you got a rough idea of what this would cost in the U.S. But here you can compare it right down. Now, I got to get this close enough so that you can read the prices, but not so close it blurs out. And I can't see on this screen if it's blurring out. So you can see all the prices there. Everything. Okay, and at the bottom it says I saved 140 pesos. Highly doubtful. Okay, the total on this is 4,667 pesos. So, you know, Google it, see what the conversion is. That's going to be about 80 bucks. This little, God blessed bag of crap. Okay. 80 bucks. 80 bucks. My grocery bill here is quite high. I live alone usually, by choice usually, and my grocery bill, including eating out, runs I say bare minimum 600 US a month. Now, if I want to live like a Filipino and eat rice and chicken, they can't afford Spam, by the way. God. If I wanted to live like that, I could do it on, God, I don't know. I know a woman who has 5 kids. Oldest one is 12. And she's making 650 pesos a day. She's getting free rent. But she's supporting herself, so that's 5 to 6 people. She's supporting 6 people on that. And they're eating rice and chicken, you know. Probably not even a good cut of chicken. And certainly not a good grade of rice. But they're living, you know, they're barely living. They have no money for anything left over. I mean, they don't have 100 pesos left over to go buy anything at all. So that's how hard it is in the Philippines. It's hard. It's hard. It's harder than Thailand, I think. Maybe the poorest, well, let's see, I know, I was going to say it was the poorest country I've ever lived in. No, Laos was worse. What other place? Oh, Myanmar. But they're doing terrible mostly because of the war. Well, not the war, the constant, never-ending, you know, back-to-back wars. So Philippines is pretty well down there. They're pretty hard up. They just are. Okay, so that's our trip to Landers. And like I say on my alien podcasts, good evening and good night. Where's the off? I don't use this camera very much. Where's the off? Gee.